welcome to The Last Show. I'm David Cooper. In breaking bird news, a bird that escaped a wildlife sanctuary in Cornwall in the UK over 1 week ago has now been spotted in northern France. To corner the bird news market, we are joined by foreign correspondent Tony Five, an expert in all things avian. Tony, welcome to the show.
Good day, dear boy. Yes, indeed. We have let the bird news slip for a while, my friend. But yes, in the south of England, in Cornwall, which is a beautiful part of the world, there is a park called Paradise Wildlife Park, and it has flamingos, these beautiful pink things with long legs.
Yeah, we know what flamingos are. Do you know why they're pink, Tony?
No. Is it to do with eating raw chicken?
I think it's to do with eating shrimp. The shrimp, there's like a pink compound in
Correct.
shrimp, and then that's why they turn pink. I'm not a biologist. I just heard this, so I probably should look this up. But I'm pretty sure that...
Is it an anecdote, or are you right? Remember, we had to do a retraction recently. Is this an anecdote, or is this actual fact? Have you just made up that they like shrimp cocktails?
It's their diet, which is rich in carotenoids, which are found in algae, shrimp, other aquatic organisms. It's now cited, yes, they are pink, not just because of the shrimp they eat, but it's because of what they eat. But yes, that's the reason. Anyway, this flamingo in Cornwall, he escaped.
He flew, and you think, good Lord, he's flown over. So the difficult thing is now, he's been almost excluded from UK, because to bring him back, you'd have to go through all of these sort of weird, avian flu kind of requirements. But they're hoping he found a colony that was round in the south of France, and he's joined them in northern France, and he's become a friend to them, like an English buddy, like me and you, essentially.
Are you telling me to get the bird back in the UK, even if they recover it, requires paperwork and complexities, not unlike an immigration system? Basically, he'd have to apply for a visa and get a bird flu vaccine in order just to be brought to his wildlife sanctuary in Cornwall.
Yeah, so that's what they're hoping, that he found his colony, because the paperwork and with bird flu and stuff will be impossible. Well, not impossible, but it'd be a hell of a lot difficult. And why not leave him there, So yeah, absolutely. It would be a nightmare. Speaking of immigration, David.
Yes, I am doing something I never thought I would do. I am applying, as of yesterday, I have applied for U.S. citizenship, which is odd because when I first moved here, I'm like, I'll never do it. I always felt like different than Americans, even though I live here. I was living visa to visa. Then I got my permanent residency. And I decided, you know what? I've been here since 2012, almost 14 years. And it's time. I'd like to vote. I'd like to serve in a jury. I'd like to order McDonald's and feel like I'm eating the food of my people and not just, Actually, last night when I was applied, my girlfriend Miranda's like, what do you want to do to celebrate? Do you want to go to McDonald's? And I almost said yes, but then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get the stomachache. So I
have so many questions about this. So you've said kind of why, but how much does it cost? How long is the process?
Oh, it's expensive.
Do you have to do this thing where you have to know things about, in the UK, to be a UK citizen, you've got to kind of have UK history knowledge. You've got to be able to recite the national anthem and stuff like that. Do you have to study?
Yes, you do have to study, and they just made the test harder as of a few weeks ago. So I'm now having to do the new test that is harder. The new administration, I guess they're not that new. They've been around almost a year now, but They made the test slightly harder. It's the same questions, but I think you have to get a few less of them wrong. You have to do better on the test, and then they added a few questions. But I was going through them last night, and I didn't know all of them. I'm like, they'll be easy. You really do have to study. So yes to that. It's about $700, a little more, and whether they approve it or not, the money spent.
Right.
What were your other questions?
What's the benefit? What's the benefit of you doing that sort of thing? I'm curious about how it would change your life.
Well, I'm a visitor in this country, even though I'm a permanent resident. If any, I don't commit any crimes. I never plan on committing any crimes. But if you commit a crime as a foreigner, you have to leave afterward. Generally speaking, I mean that's very vague. I'm not an immigration lawyer. Okay, so you have way more protection. They can't take it away from you. I could potentially leave the country for a few years and come back. Citizens have the right to return, permanent residents do not.
Okay.
There's like a lot of little rights, but yeah, the main one would be just to like be able to vote and feel like I can participate as a citizen in the country in which I've lived for 14 years. I would never give away my Canadian citizenship, but
Sure.
the countries, both of them allow dual citizenship.
So I'm just reading, all right, so that's why I was slightly distracted. I'm looking at the civics, the history and government questions for your process. So there's 100 questions that you could possibly get out of it. And
That's
I'm gonna,
the old test. I think there's more now, but you can give me some of them if you want.
Okay, so what does the Constitution do, David?
It guarantees the right of the people to set up a government.
Sets up the government, correct. Ding, 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 ding. Right, that's one. So you're nearly there. You're maybe a chicken nugget. What are the two rights in the Declaration of Independence, David?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
What are there are only two or there are many?
There are many, but what are the two?
Oh, the right to self-govern.
No.
No.
Fail. No. Fail.
What are they?
Get out of this guy. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Oh, I was thinking that one. Yeah.
Good Lord. Okay, right, ready? What is the rule of law?
It's that no one is above the law and that everyone is subject to the laws.
Correct, yeah. That sounds like a Steven Seagal film, but okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Right. So you've got... These are really good.
Look, I'm American
That's the
now.
French one, right?
Yeah, I know. It's the French.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The president.
Oh, very good, Dave. Very good. All right. These are really quite difficult. How many US senators are there?
100, two per state.
100. Very good. Let's have a look. See, I want to find you a really difficult one. In what month do you usually vote for a president?
It's always in November.
Oh, very good. I wouldn't have known that. See, most of these, the answer is the president, the president, the president.
Yeah.
Okay. What are two cabinet level positions? And don't say Secretary of Transportation, because that's the one that's... Give me another one.
Secretary of Defense and Attorney General.
Yes, correct. Attorney General, Vice President. Very good. What's the highest court in the US?
The Supreme Court. These are easy. This is the
Are
old
they?
test. The new test says more than 100 questions. Anyway, I will have to do this test. I'm going to study for it. We can move on from this. They are kind of fun, though, because, yeah, I don't know all of them for sure.
I'm just getting... So do you go to a hall? How do you take... Is it like a DMV test?
Yeah, you do an oath. You do an oath. First, you have to do an interview and pass the interview, which I haven't done yet. But then if you do pass it, hoping I do, it's like an oath ceremony. I think any country has them.
Yeah, are you nervous?
Before a judge for the interview? No, I haven't committed any crimes. I'm a upstanding citizen. I've paid my taxes. Like, they might have some reason to give me, to push back or request more documents or want evidence of stuff. But I think I'm good. I don't know. There's people who are worse.
Yeah,
out there.
but the thing is, what I'm thinking of is because obviously with what's going on in the world, is there a reason for them just to refuse you, just to say, look, we don't want any Canadians here?
I think you're watching too much news. I don't think on an individual level. Sometimes governments don't get along, but I don't think there's...
You don't think that there's anything? Well, good luck to you and all who sail in you. And maybe when I come over, we'll have a burger. And, what else do Americans do? We can have a barbecue, I guess.
Yep, McDonald's, burger, barbecue, and football. I guess I have to start. Are they going to ask? Are there any football team questions on that test? I hope not, because I don't know.
There are. Who did the Buffalo Bills play for?
Yeah. Who do the Buffalo Bills play for? I'll have to study. I just don't know the answer.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Tony, thank you for being on the show.
David, as a fake American and a real Brit, I wish you well. Wish you good luck.
As a fake American, for now, I'm not an American. I wish you well as well.